And now, here's your host, Dee Spencer, the working lady.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm on mute. Hello. Ooh, that's pretty loud too. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of DeeWorks Live. I'm your girl, Dee Spencer, the working lady, and if the work won't come to Dee, then Dee will go to work. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It seems like it was just yesterday that we were saying, let's have fun Friday, and already it's Monday. So grab a friend, tag a friend, share this post, let somebody know that we are here. Hello, Actimani, hello, Actimani 82. Hey there on Instagram. Oh, my backdrop is lopsided. But we're gonna leave it just like that for today. But anyway, grab a friend, tag a friend, let somebody know DeeWorks Live is on. Share it with a friend. Check in. Let me know where you are watching from, where you are viewing this from, what city you're. Sorry, Cheeks DJ. What's up, Taretha Johnson? Shout out to my girl, Taretha Johnson. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yes, shout out to you, my sister. I need to use more lotion. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. Grab a friend. I'm looking for some people to check in. Let me know where you're at. Come on in the room. Because we got some stuff to talk about today. Oh my goodness, we got some stuff to talk about today. I'm trying to get my stories up here. And today we are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're not on TikTok today. We'll do TikTok later. And if you're catching this in the middle or you miss any part of it, it's going to be a rebroadcast tonight on Clubhouse. So if you're on Clubhouse, then you can come into Clubhouse where we'll rebroadcast this, and we'll also be able to talk about the topics that I'm bringing up today. I'll get to hear your voice because some of you all are like too shy to come on camera. So I know you like the audio thing. So you can come into Clubhouse where you will have an opportunity to speak your voice, speak your mind. Let me hear what you got to say. Okay. Zuri J. Hey, Zuri J. What's up? Zuri's in the house. Taretha's in the house. Who else is on here? Hey, Ebago Tattoos. Hello there. Thanks for checking us out as well. So I'm popping in between two. I got my phone straight ahead up here, and I got you all right here. So maybe if I lower this, then I'll be at eye level. I don't want Dr. Chachi to come on here and be like, Dee, you know your camera is supposed to be at eye level so that you're not looking all over the place. And I'm still looking all over the place. Anyway, how was everyone's weekend? I hope that everyone had a fantastic weekend, that you're safe, you're well. We made it through another week. And we're here. And this weekend was crazy because it was, Saturday. It was like very, very windy, I felt like I'm so happy that we weren't doing tents, because if we were still in a situation where we were putting up tents and all that, it would have blown away, just gone with the wind. But fortunately, we are in a stable gazebo, and that's the only thing that saved us from just really being blown away, because that wind was treacherous this weekend. And then on Sunday, it was like super duper windy. As a matter of fact, on Saturday, they were they had the brew fest at the zoo. We didn't do it this time. We did it last time, and I guess adults just want to drink beer, and they want to have beer themed situations. So they're not really checking for the tattoo artists, which I thought I would get a lot of people coming to get some crazy tattoos, but they didn't. So we didn't do it this time. But on Sunday, it rained. And then the sun came out, and then the wind was blowing, and then the sun came out, and then it rained a little more, and then the sun came out. I felt like, and then it got cold. I felt like we got like all 4 seasons in one day. No, 3 seasons in one day, because we didn't get snow, so I can't say that. So I felt like we got 3 seasons in one day, because it was just back and forth. What was the weather like where you are? Let me know. Are you guys still experiencing summer, or is it getting cold? Is it getting cool? You starting to pull out the winter attire? What's really going on? And then, of course, today, sad news today. My cousin died. I say that. I've always been saying Colin Powell is my cousin because that's my maiden name is Powell. And today, Colin Powell passed away. Um, yeah. And here we go. Here we go. He died from COVID complications. Okay. And then I said, here we go, because you know what's going to happen. A lot of people, and this is like D-Day for a lot of people as well, because in a lot of states, this is the day that a lot of businesses and a lot of schools and a lot of places are saying, this is it. You must be vaccinated or you don't have a job. I don't know. And a lot of schools, it's mandatory vaccinations. And so now with Colin Powell dying, and they're saying that it's from COVID complications, and he was vaccinated. A lot of people are using that as their rally cry to be like, see there, it doesn't matter. But, and I don't know, I'm just saying, but he did have some underlying health issues. And the thing about it is, right now, it does seem like no matter what you have, if you pass away, they're going to automatically put COVID on it. I guess, but they're saying the complications from COVID, because if you get COVID with a lot of these illnesses that you have, that it complicates it, and COVID becomes the number one thing that is the forefront of your cause of death, as opposed to some of the other things. That's a whole nother issue. But he had blood cancer, and he had been fighting that for a while. And I mean, and then he gets COVID on top of that. Ugh, that's a lot. That's a lot. But he lived a full life. He was 84 years old. Yeah, and it's really sad. His family posted on Facebook that he also had multiple myeloma, a cancer of plasma cells that suppresses the body's immune response. And his, according to a source, his Powell's leadership in several Republican administrations helped shape America's foreign policy in the last years and in the 20th century.
Who come and sit in my chair. That's why I read different takes on the issues.
What in the world? I'm like, what's happening? Y'all playing commercials on my news? Like, what is that? Yes. So not laughing about Colin Powell's dying, but yeah. So that was that's something that happened. He was born April 5th, 1937 in Harlem, New York. He's the descendant of Jamaican parents. His spouse was Alma Powell, who passed away in 2021. His children, Linda Powell, Anne Marie Powell, and Michael Powell. I'm telling you, I think we related, because that's my family name, y'all. But anyway, so condolences to the Powell family, my family. Yeah. All right. Last night, did anybody check out the Verzuz? What? Now, I'm not like I was never a huge hip hop fan or anything like that, but like, I think you have to be like living under a rock if you don't know who Big Daddy Kane is, and you don't know who KRS-One is. And hopefully, if young people were watching and they didn't know who these rappers were, that they got an education. They got an education last night, because, man, I know, like back in the day, we used to talk about rappers and how they were spitting and this and that and the third, but it's not until you hear some rap today that you really appreciate the rap of back in the day. What's up, cousin Dolly Jenkins? Listen to me, Dolly Jenkins. Hey, Zuri said she didn't watch it. See, how young people don't know. See, a lot of young people, they're just like, hey, I don't know nothing about no Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. What? And Roxanne Shante, what? Y'all, man, listen, y'all missed a lot. You missed a lot. And I just really forgot how good it was. I got to check it out. I don't think I caught it at the very, very beginning, but it was really, really good. It was really good. And then KRS-One just has like so many hits until I just think it just got to the point where Big Daddy Kane was like, yeah, he wants to do freestyle. No, we're not freestyling. We playing the hits. What's your hits? You're supposed to battle for battle, record for record. But if you watched it, who won in your opinion? Who do you think won? Who were you rooting for? What did my cousin say? Dolly Jenkins. What did she say? I saw it to find out who they were. Didn't know Daddy Kane. Tried, but it was a good show. What? Okay, Dolly, come on now. You should know who Big Daddy Kane is and KRS-One. Okay, if you didn't, you say she didn't. But it was a good show. It was a really good show. And what made this Verzuz really good, if you've ever seen any of the battles from before, like it was all virtual. It was all online, virtual and everything. But this one, because some restrictions have been lifted and everything, this one was live at the Barclays Center. I can't say that I would have went if I would have known about it, because I'm not real big on going out into big crowded spaces. Even before COVID, I never liked big crowds, even though people think that I would be the type of person that like big crowds, but I never liked big crowds anyway. And so I wouldn't have gone anyway, but it was exciting to watch, and it was exciting to see people witnessing this live history making moment live in person. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. If you watched it, let me know. What did you think about it? JJ, you should know about JJ. Did you watch the Verzuz? Did you watch Verzuz? Please tell me you saw it. I need somebody that watched it last night. I was up dancing, jamming. It was really good. It was really good. I think my other favorite one was Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. That was another one that I thought was really, really good. Theirs was good too. That was a good one. But last night was like a master class in hip hop, because you just don't see it like that. And then they had DJ Scratch, and they also had oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. What's the other DJ's name? Lord, I'm just drawing a blank because I didn't write notes on it. But the DJs battling and scratching was like really good. Kid Capri. Oh, how could I forget Kid Capri? Kid Capri and DJ Scratch. Brain freeze. Okay. So even just watching the DJs battle and having the live DJs on the stage like that was really good. Yes. See there? JJ said he watched a little of it, but class was in session. Yes, it was. Class was in session last night. It was so good. I'm telling you, I was kind of sad when it was over. I was like, what? We're done? Yeah. So it was good. But if you missed it, you can go and watch it on YouTube, because it's there and people are still talking about it. Yes, people are still talking about it. Okay. In other news, I don't know if you all have heard this or you've been paying attention, but there's a shortage on supplies in America. We're running low on some things. Water, just some regular staples that you can find in the store that you are no longer going to be finding in the store. Pay attention, because there is a shortage. A lot of the shortage is due to truckers and the food truckers not delivering, or a shortage of drivers and different things like that. And the other thing is that as people are mandated to do vaccines and people are fighting against it, that means a lot of people are out of work. So we're going to see shortages, not just in our grocery stores. We're going to see shortages in a lot of areas. Here's some things that you might start to be missing on your store shelves. Water is definitely going to be one of them. But here's the thing. Current shortages result from a combination of increased demand. USDA data shows that demand for foods is up 13% versus last year. Now, the National Retail Federation is saying that the reason that there is a shortage is because Americans are just buying too much, like hoarding things, like not just buying what you need, but just buying too many things. So, one silver lining they're saying is that actual food is still there. In most cases, you're not dealing with actual food shortages, but with disruptions in the food chain supply. So let's see what groceries we might be missing. And they said, don't panic, because this too shall pass. Okay, here are some of the things that are in short supply. Turkey and chicken. I don't eat either one of those, so I'll be okay. But listen, Thanksgiving is coming up, so that means it's going to be a shortage of turkey, which means that the prices will go up. The prices will be jacked up because when there's shortages, that means that the demand is higher and there's not enough supply. So that means a lot of these retailers will be going up. So you'll see an increase in prices on things. And they say Thanksgiving, you'll see a shortage of turkey. There'll be a shortage of chicken supplies. Beef and bacon shortage may also be a thing. I don't eat either one of those, so we'll be okay. But carbonated beverages, beer, and soda might be harder to come by. Wonder will we see more people losing weight then with some of these shortages? Because carbonated beverages aren't really good for you. Beer, not that good. Soda, not that good for you. Not good for you, really, but it's stuff we want. And they're also saying that it's a pumpkin shortage. Canned pumpkin, good. I'm just saying, I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin spice and pumpkin flavored things, but I don't know. But canned pumpkins may be in short supply for a second year in a row because 2020 wasn't enough of a hellscape thanks to COVID-19. Mother Nature added a drought of the mix that hurt pumpkin crops this year. The spread of a fungus on many pumpkin crops in Illinois, from which most canned pumpkins Paria's source, may make getting your autumnal flavor fix even harder. There may be a pet food shortage. Wow. Okay. Bottled water shortages may flood stores. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest one that might be an issue for people, that there will be a shortage of bottled water. Paper towels and toilet paper shortages may be back. Oh boy, here we go again. Y'all remember what happened last year? People hoarding tissue. You couldn't find toilet tissue on shelves nowhere. People were hoarding it. And so now if people find out that there's going to be a shortage of toilet paper and tissue, then here we go again. What say ye? Another thing that there may be a shortage of Lunchables and juice boxes. The pandemic has disrupted supply chains across the board in a number of ways, making many moms nervous at the grocery store and potentially leaving picky eaters hungry. Many shoppers have noticed empty shelves where Lunchables were once stacked high, as well as shortages of juice and sports drinks, with many stores saying that the products won't be readily available as normal until as far as 2022. Oh boy, y'all parents in trouble. Your parents are in trouble. Aluminum is also in short supply for a lot of manufacturers. So those of you who like to stock up on can sales, then you might notice that there will be a shortage of canned goods. Mama Mia, there's a shortage of pasta. Oh, it's just, Lord have mercy, what's really happening? Y'all, we better get ready. We're in trouble. We are in some trouble here. Or are we? Are you worried? Does that worry you, knowing that there's a shortage? She said? Juice boxes. Ugh, juice boxes. Yeah. For parents with kids, that's a big thing. A lot of kids can't live without their juice boxes. All right. So just be prepared. Pay attention to what's going on and be ready. Prepare yourselves for the shortage because the shortage is coming. And what's your backup plan for some of these shortages that's coming up? Like, do you live in an area where you're okay to drink from the faucet? Like, there's some people that will not drink from the faucet. They will only drink bottled water. How do you feel about that? Will you, if you cannot get bottled water, will you drink the water from your faucet? Are you okay drinking from the faucet? Okay. All right. So here's another story that is very, very disturbing. And JJ, Joyce says, nope, I will not be drinking from the faucet. Hey, Joyce, how are you? I will not. Okay, this story right here. JJ, this is in your town right here. I just, like, what is wrong with people? A woman was raped on a SEPTA train as bystanders did nothing. How and why is that even possible? Like, that's disturbing. Like, we're in an age of protect our women, protect our women. But what is going on? Not only did the bystanders not intervene, but they didn't even call 911. What? Riders watched as a woman was raped on a SEPTA train, but no one called police. It may have been stopped if a rider had called 911. This is ridiculous. A 35-year-old man in Pennsylvania is facing rape and assault charges. Oh Lord, this just makes me so mad. After a woman was sexually assaulted on board a public transit train Wednesday night, as riders witnessed the attack but did not intervene. How were you able to do that? Joyce is saying time for a filter system for the water, but the woman was assaulted around 11 p.m. while riding the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority Market Frankford line towards the town of Upper Darby. The assault was observed by a SEPTA employee. The employee is the one who called 911. Hey, Poppy Marks, how are you? Yes, Joyce, like really? Joyce said, and that's why we need to be packing 24/7. And Zuri is saying, what the F? Like, this is ridiculous, because here's the thing. Like, we tell, and as women, we know to like stay in crowded places when it's late at night, you know, try not to ride the train, try not to be in train cars by yourself, that type of thing. You think that if there's other people around, you think inside a train where there's other people that this type of thing won't happen. Now, that's not to say that somebody won't try to come at you or anything like that, but the likelihood, more than likely, when there's people around, it is low. But this type of crime, what in the entire, listen, remember there was a movie one time about, but it was based on a true story about this woman who was raped, and it was like in this apartment complex, but it was in plain view of people, and all these people witnessed it. And I think, didn't they come up with a bill or something about the bystanders law or something like that, where you could get in trouble for being a witness to a crime and not intervening or something like that? This is crazy. It was okay. So they're saying that the assault was observed by a SEPTA employee who called 911, enabling the officers to respond immediately and apprehend the suspect in the act. Oh, that just makes me mad. That's ridiculous. SEPTA officers arrested the man, later identified as a 35-year-old Fiston Ngoy. Where he from? Fiston Ngoy. Surveillance video captured the entirety of the assault, giving investigators enough evidence to charge him with rape and assault. The video also shows how riders who also witnessed the attack did nothing to help the woman being assaulted. It's this, oh my gosh. Oh. Investigators are also reviewing the videos in an effort to determine who was there and interview possible witnesses. This is disturbing. This is like very disturbing. And like, we live in this age and this culture of, you know, people with their video cameras, and people have their cameras out and they just want to record everything. But I don't even know if they were doing that. How do you witness something like that? How do you witness something as vile as that and not do anything about it? And it's going to be interesting to hear what these witnesses have to say. They're probably going to say, oh, we just thought it was a couple just doing whatever. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm traumatized by this story. I just can't even imagine. And my question to you is, do you feel like the people who were there that witnessed this should be also held accountable, somehow face some type of charge or whatever? Joyce says, I hope they prosecute everyone present. Let's see. Zuri says, that's terrible. Yes, it's very terrible. Yes. What Joyce is saying, what was the mindset? What is the mindset that can allow you to sit and witness something like this and say nothing? Even if it was two people having what you may have thought was consensual sex in broad daylight, how can you sit there and not even make a phone call and not say anything? How you do that? How do you do that? And what if it was your mother, your sister, your daughter? Would you want someone to come in and say something? Or would you be okay with people just like, and then how do you just sit on a train car and just be like, wow, ooh, she getting raped. Wow. She's probably yelling for help. And you just like, oh, ooh, ooh. How do you sit there? What? Hello? We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Like, we have to stop living in this non-caring, let me viral video it. And I promise you right now, if anyone if anyone witnessed this and then posted it, if they videotaped it and if they videotaped it and posted it, I would hope that they would get in trouble for doing that, because that is damn ridiculous. Yes, I'm gonna say it just like that. Damn ridiculous. It defies logic. It defies reasoning. Like, what are you thinking that you could sit and watch something like that happen? That's just crazy. I don't know. So I'm also so we're gonna go back to, what did she say? The thought just, oh yeah. Joy says the thought just makes me sick to my stomach. I know, it's crazy. It makes no sense whatsoever. Are we that heartless now? Are we that desensitized to things that's going on? Are we that desensitized to the plight of other people that we don't even take a moment to step in? That we are like, just, oh well, whatever. That's them and not me. I know. It's bad. It's really, really bad. So I don't know. Like, people are crazy. Let's get it on a lighter note. So did anybody watch the Apple news today? So Apple has released some new technology, released some new Mac pads, unveils their new MacBook Pro. Ooh, listen, I have an old MacBook. My MacBook is so old. I probably can't get but $1 for it now, but man, I'm getting ready to start me a fundraiser because I want me one of these new MacBook Pros, y'all. They are like, whoa, high speed, high tech. I think it can almost run itself. It's so good. It's like the Mercedes-Benz of MacBooks. I'm excited. It's I watched it today. They unveil a completely reimagined MacBook Pro powered by, it's called the M1. It's called the M1 Pro and M1 Max, the first Pro chips designed for Mac. So now a lot of people don't have Mac computers because they're just like, oh, I don't like Mac, or I don't like Apple computers. But I have a Mac, and right now I'm on a HP. But I have like I said, my Mac is so old, it's like running like a dinosaur. But let me tell you, the MacBook Pro is the newest thing. It is amazing. And the battery life on them, they have one that the battery life is like 17 hours. And they even have one where the battery life is 21 hours. What? Yes. I'm excited. I can't wait, but I won't be standing in line. I'm just going to like try to get my funds up to try to get me one. So if anyone would like to donate to my mission to get me a new updated MacBook Pro, then just hit me up. $2 DeeWorks in my Cash App. I'm accepting donations. Let's just go ahead and make it happen. Okay. This is Make It Happen Monday. So let's just make it happen. Let's make it happen for DeeWorks to get a new MacBook. I'm going to put it out there in the universe. I'm putting it out there. I need a new MacBook Pro. I need this new one. Yes, y'all. This thing it's the bomb. Diggity bomb. Yes, it is. Okay. Now this is Make It Happen Monday. So in keeping with Make It Happen Monday, I have to ask you the question, what are you doing to make it happen? What are you doing to make it happen? I need some updates. Has anybody started a new project? Has anyone gotten up off their duff and started writing their book? Has anyone decided to start a new business? Anything like that? Let me know, because you've had enough time. I've been telling you, I've been encouraging you, I've been motivating you to get out there and start something to make it happen. Or are you just still sitting back waiting? Are you just sitting back? Those people in Philadelphia wasn't making it happen. They didn't make it happen, because what they should have made happen was they should have made that man stop what he was doing happen. They should have beat him to a bloody pulp, but they didn't make that happen. But what are you doing to make it happen? And one thing I want to say, I've been saying this, be sure to check on your friends, okay? Be sure you're checking on your friends. If you're not doing that, I'm telling you, I had to reach out to like several friends this week, check up on them on their health and different things like that. And the other thing is that you never know who's going through things. People are going through depression. People are going through sadness, and people are feeling alone out here, thinking that nobody cares. And all you need to do is pick up the phone and call them and check on them. Or you can even send them a text message, because they'll respond to text messages. But reach out to your friends and see how they're doing, because everybody's not okay. We keep saying that. Everybody's not okay. Are you okay? If you're okay, let me know. All right, here we go. Joyce says, oh, come on. Joyce is launching a t-shirt business. Come on now, Joyce. I love that. Come through with the t-shirt business. Yes, yes. So Joyce says that she's launching a t-shirt business. And Miss Joyce, as soon as you get that t-shirt business launched, we want you to come on the show and tell us all about it. I can't wait, because I know that you have some great ideas, because we're always talking about messages that are t-shirt worthy. That's what we call it. That's t-shirt worthy. Yes. So I can't wait to see what you come up with. And then she also said that people are going through abuse. That's right. That's right. People are going through abuse, suffering in silence. You think your friend is okay, and they're not okay. People are sitting at home going through mental abuse, emotional abuse, and you're not checking on them. Reach out to people. You will be surprised how much just a phone call is like a lifeline to somebody that's been going through something. So that's something that you can do to make it happen, is to reach out and call somebody, check on somebody, find out how they're doing. And then other things, I'm excited to hear that you're starting a t-shirt business, Joyce, and we're going to be here to support you when you get that up and going. But also to those of you that are watching right now, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to make it happen for yourself? Writing a new song, writing a book, starting an acting career, whatever it is. And listen, you're never too old to start. The only time it's too late is when you're dead and gone. Once you're gone, it's too late. But as long as you have breath in your body, you have an opportunity to get out there and do it. You have an opportunity to get it right. You have an opportunity to start over, to start a new thing in your life. Make something new happen for yourself. Get a MacBook Pro. I'm not promoting Apple. I'm just saying, I saw that today, and I'm just like, I can't wait. I need one. I need one in my life. So again, I think I'm gonna do it. Look, I think I should do a telethon. I should do a DeeWorks MacBook Pro telethon and see, can I raise these funds for my MacBook Pro? I need one in my life. It'll just make things better, okay? But if you're, I'm a techie, I'm a technology person, so I love technology. I love any new cameras, videos, equipment, microphones. I probably need to sell a bunch of stuff. I could probably have me a good, wait a minute, that's what I could do. I could sell some of my old stuff and raise my money for my MacBook Pro. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I got a lot of technology stuff that I'm not even using. I got some extra microphones around here that somebody out there wants to start a podcast and needs a microphone. Right? That's something else you could do to make it happen. Some of you are sitting on an idea for a show and you're just scared. What are you scared of? Just do it. Just do it. And did you know that you could start your own show, start your own podcast with just your phone? Like, we pay so much for these phones that, hey, you could start a whole show. You could shoot a whole movie with just your phone. So you can get out there and make it happen with just what you have in your hands. Start with that. Start small. Make it happen. Get out there and get it going. Okay? Hey, Creation Makeup, how are you? You don't need a lot. So stop thinking that you need all this fanciness going in order to get something started. Get out there and be a hustler. Get out there and be a go-getter, because life is short. And listen, Also, another way to make things happen, you see that there's shortages, all these different shortages that are happening in the world, food supply shortages, product shortages, and we talked about last week about the number of job openings and jobs that are out here and all of that. But now is the time is ripe to be an entrepreneur and to get out here and be an entrepreneur. So ask yourself the question as you look around, is there a void that you can fill? Is there a need that's not being met, that you can fill that need based on the skills that you have, the talents that you have? Do you have a need that you can fill? I'm sorry, do you have a skill that you can fulfill a need that's available out there? I'm doing great creation makeup. So think about that question. Look around you and stop thinking about, oh, there's nothing for me to do. There's nothing for me to start. And look around and see what's missing. And then ask yourself the question, do I have the skills to fill that need that's missing? A need that needs to be met. Do I have those skills to meet those needs? You probably do. You probably do. Think outside the box and come up with an idea and come up with something that you can be creative and start your own thing and become your own business owner, your own entrepreneur, your own boss. Be your own boss. Stop going to work every day being in misery when you can just create your own thing. There's so many things out here. There's people that need help organizing. There's people out here, like there's going to be a shortage of drivers for buses, for people transporting their kids to school and different things like that. Maybe you want to start a transportation service. Whatever it is, there's something that you can get out there and do. And so I want to encourage you to get out there and make it happen. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Get out there and make it happen. Do something. Find something new that you can do. Be creative. Okay? And then the other thing is, once you start, don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. Don't worry about, oh, there's only 1 or 2 people that support me or watch me or whatever. That one person, you could be changing that person's life just by doing what you're doing or providing the service that you're providing. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to set your prices and ask for what you're worth. A closed mouth don't get fed. Or they say also, what is a closed mouth don't get fed. So if you don't speak up, then hey, you'll just never know. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And think about, and when you're thinking about, if you've started your business and you might be struggling with your business, think about this. Think about when you call someone to maybe it's build your website, or come and replace your water heater, fix your plumbing in your house, whatever it is, you call an electrician or whatever. They do not stutter when they quote you their prices, do they? They don't stutter. They don't stutter when they quote you their prices. They quote you their prices, and if you can't afford it, they'll be like, okay, well, call us back when you get your money up, when your car needs fixing. You got some mechanics that might give you a little wiggle room, but they ain't giving you that much wiggle room. They're not going to give you that much wiggle room. If you don't have you need a new engine in your car and you don't have the $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, whatever it costs to get it fixed, guess what? That car going to be sitting in that mechanic shop or in your yard until you come up with that money to get it fixed. Okay? So be the same way about your business. When you're quoting your prices, quote your prices and quote them with confidence. This is my price. This is how much I charge. Oh, it's too much for you? And it's okay if you want to do a little wiggle room and give people a little bit of a discount, that's fine. But don't compromise, or don't compromise your services, or don't be afraid to just walk away from a price because someone can't afford you and you know that you have value to add with what you're providing. So don't be afraid. Step up. Be brave. Be brave. This is my price. This is how much it costs. Oh, well, can you do that? No, sorry. This is how much it costs. Call me next time. Good luck finding someone else. And I mean, you don't have to be nasty about it. I'm not saying being nasty to people. I'm just saying, if you're starting your business and you know that you're good at what you do, or that the prices that you set are in line with competitive prices and all of that, don't be afraid. Get out there and Do you. Joy said, not the good ones. Yeah, the good ones are not gonna, they're not gonna go down on their prices. The price is what it is. Okay. All right. So I just want you all to stay encouraged. I'm not going to keep you on here too long. Thank you all. And then don't forget, we had our guest on Friday. We had an amazing guest here on Friday, and she talked about the event that's coming up on the 30th with the kids. If you have kids and you want your kid to be a part of the virtual Read Aloud event, the virtual Halloween Read Aloud book event that's coming up, then make sure that you go to Simply Healthy Global Media and sign up. It's going to be Saturday, October 30th at 4 p.m. It's going to be a virtual creative expression. If your kid has any kind of talent, be sure they can come on, read their favorite books. They can do illustrations. She's going to have special guests, games, and prizes. I donated 2 books as a giveaway for that. So make sure you go and check that out. That's Simply Healthy Global Media. And she just started a connection website as well. If you have a business, she just started a directory and you want to be listed on the directory, you can go and be a part of that. It's a great opportunity to have your business posted and share with other people as well. All right. Hey, Zuri. Zuri's sending me some love hearts. So yeah, I hope Kyle participates in that, Zuri. That should be pretty cool. All right. And of course, as always, don't forget to go and pick up your copy of Greg the Green Grasshopper's Great Adventure, now available on Amazon. Pick up your copy today. All right. Pick up your copy of Greg the Green Grasshopper's Great Adventure, available on Amazon. And also, don't forget to go and follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/DeeWorks, DeeWorks, because eventually all of these streams are going to move to YouTube and we will be broadcasting directly from YouTube. So I need your support. Make sure that you go and do that. Be sure to share this post with a friend, tell a friend, and be sure to comment. Go to my YouTube channel and at least comment on the video from today, just so we can have some activity on that page as well. I want to say thank you to each and every person who tuned in today. And remember to stay motivated, stay encouraged, stay positive, and get out there and do something. Get on your grind and make it happen for yourself. Stop sitting around watching other people, because you too can do what you see other people doing. And guess what? You might even do it better. How about that? All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you on Wednesday when we will have a guest. We'll announce the guest later, so stay tuned to the post. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you like the DeeWorks Live page so that you will get the alerts to when we post the announcements of the show coming on the air. All right. Love you all. Thank you. Have a fantastic day.